one of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Hurricanes will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So SMU's offense will take the field first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. So Miami's offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yet defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Wants to throw. It's back. Finds his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Canes want to move quickly. Off-play action. Under fire. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's back. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Dropping back, it's Jennings. And his throw is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. The play action fake. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They get to the line quickly. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win.
To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the big fella.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it. A behind the line, it's Hudson. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Blasted as he lets it go. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Canes moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They're facing a 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Mustangs! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carney. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's back. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times, and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And the Canes will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Quarterback will keep it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the defense.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for room. It's Harden.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll leave it with him. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. That's caught. It's Bauman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Finds some fresh air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They give it to him again. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
There's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Fletcher. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. On the run, it's Fletcher. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. A lot of urgency for this offense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air, it's Jennings. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, going to the air. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Oh, better look out. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Catch open down the middle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to get it through the air. Finding open areas. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on. And
he takes this from inside the 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Canes want to crank the tempo. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. 3rd and short. They got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Catch in the middle. It's Lofton. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Grab near the sticks. It's Lofton. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Lyle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. He wants to throw it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown, SMU. The defense putting points on the board.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not like it? It's the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They try to pop a run on the draw. Gets it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Snagged in the middle, it's Lyle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. The give to the single back. Finding an escape route. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To throw, it's back. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. And the Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Brinson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Harden. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Here comes the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
27, Miami, 17.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. The give out of the gun. Slithers into space. There he goes. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. A 3rd down try for the offense. The running back has it. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And the Canes are flying down the field. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Beck. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Send the tight end in motion. On the move, it's Lyle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He lobs one high down the left side. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They boot it away on 4th down. Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the tight end. They'll go right back to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Jennings. Throwing right. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. A high kick trying to pen them deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got...
Oh, he's got some space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Nice move to keep running. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stand of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. You're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He'll start this drive firing. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He wants to take the top off. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Finds his man. It's Hudson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Turning it on. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Here's a heat. Makes the grab, it's Marion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Canes headed quickly to the line. They'll go back to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Punts it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 2.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And the Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Two-pointer is good, and now it's a one-score game here deep in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking for space. It's Harden. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
The Mustangs send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's back. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Canes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down or make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying in bounds.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, give on the inside.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
First down for the offense.
Looking for room. It's Harden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front, and good job being physical by that D-line too.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Virginia. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
There he goes. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking to throw, it's back. Got his man quickly. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, Miami.
Right back to the well. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Beck. Finds the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.